Celebrity confessions. Shocking secrets the stars revealed about themselves. From secret affairs and sexual fantasies to money troubles, drink and drug habits and unusual personal hygiene, these stars couldn't resist telling all. Prim and proper newsreader Fiona Bruce has admitted she likes a sneaky drink between news bulletins. As Fiona reveals, she nips over to the local pub from the BBC to have a quick cocktail between reading the 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. news. Here's some other celebrity confessions that might surprise you. 1. Daniel Radcliffe. He was the innocent child star with the magical acting ability to bring Harry Potter to life. Daniel Radcliffe was QQ when he first hit our screens and grew up alongside his boy wizard role. Not that many of us seemed to notice he'd grown up, until 3 years ago when he confessed he had a drinking problem. Baby-faced Dan left us all shocked when he said he developed a dependency on alcohol as he attempted to live a famous person's lifestyle. 2. Lee Child. His Jack Reacher thrillers have sold 70 million copies and the character has been immortalized in a Tom Cruise movie. But Lee Child says he was stoned when he penned the thrillers. Calling himself the poster boy for smoking pot last August, Lee admitted, "I've been smoking weed for 44 years, 5 nights a week. I have a guy on speed dial in New York who comes over with a huge range of marijuana. I smoke it in a pipe because I've never been any good at doing my own roll-ups." 3. Lady Gaga. Okay. So there's not much Gaga can say that is likely to shock you, but what may surprise you is she was skinned during her famous 2009 Monsters Ball World Tour. She said she was flat broke all the time after spending all her cash on making the gigs a success. Gaga said, "I had $3 million in the bank to my name and I threw it all in to make my stage, so I was bankrupt during the show." 4. Denise Richards. Her split with Charlie Sheen has attracted more headlines than her film roles. But when Denise Richards wrote her memoir The Real Girl Next Door in 2011, she made sure she was in the news again after confessing to a lesbian tryst. She told United States interviewer Howard Stern in 2011 that she had a lesbian experience with another female celebrity. She said, "I just met her through friends and work and stuff. I was curious. We were curious." 5. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett is meant to be one of the world's most classy sex symbols. But anyone hoping to seduce her can ditch the fancy meals and diamonds for a drive-through movie. For Scarlett admitted her biggest sexual thrill is sex on the back seat of a car. She said, "I love it. If I were in a really raunchy frame of mind, wanting something crazy and kinky, the back seat would be it." 6. Keith Richards. There's not much the aging rocker hasn't admitted to shoving up his nose. But he bizarrely said he snorted his dad. Keith said, "I snorted my father. He was cremated and I couldn't resist grinding him up with a little bit of blow. My dad wouldn't have cared. Rolling Stones gather no moss and all of that." 7. Megan Fox. Transformers babe Megan is a global pain-up but her toilet habits leave a lot to be desired. She admitted she sometimes forgets to flush the loo, even in other people's houses. She said, "I'm horrible to live with. I don't clean. My clothes end up wherever I take them off. I forget to flush the toilet. Friends will tell me, 'Megan, you totally pinched a loaf in my toilet and didn't flush.'" 8. Sharon Tom Cruise. Sometimes Hollywood real life is more bizarre than the movies. That was certainly the case when Cher admitted she and Tom Cruise were an item in the 80s. She was 39 and he was 23. She finally confessed to their relationship in 2008. Then told an American TV interviewer last year that the Top Gun actor was in the top 5 of her best lovers. She said, "It was pretty hot and heavy for a little minute. Definitely a case of too much information." 9. Martha Stewart. While Britain's domestic goddess Nigella confessed to taking drugs, America's Martha Stewart shocked the nation with a much weirder admission. The 71-year Old last year revealed she has turned to internet dating, had a one-night stand, engaged in sexting and said she, maybe, even once had a threesome. Not quite as surprising as Nigella's confession, but goody two-shoes sending saucy texts. Just as criminal. 10. Jessica Simpson. Dukes of Hazzard star and singer Jessica Simpson is simply gorgeous with her blonde tumbling locks, ample cleavage and pearly white teeth. But the singer says she never brushes her gnashers properly because she doesn't like them to feel too slippery. She said, "I don't brush my teeth. No really. I just use Listerine, and sometimes I'll use my sweater. Get a grip, love, and a new toothbrush."